Hey everybody, it's Jeremy J. Sitting down in my new place. Got some lighting issues, got a back brace, a back brace right there, laying on the counter, and I'm going to try and do a video sitting down in my new place. Hi Dido. My cat Dido's going to say hi during this video, I know it. And so I'm at my new desk in my new condo that I just moved into about almost 3 weeks now. Wow, time flies. And this video is called the reason the Twin Flame Runner isn't contacting you, isn't staying in touch. And a lot of the times in these situations, what I see from people is a desire for emotions and a desire for someone a psychic or somebody to say, hey, in the future, this person is going to come back and they're going to feel something for you and they're going to be shocked and they're going to experience all these things, and they're not contacting you because they're afraid of the connection. And they're afraid that you might not like them, and there's all these reasons I hear. But what it boils down to is the reason people are interested in this Twin Flame Runner as a chaser is because the real reason is they left having taken out their investment in the situation. They cashed in their chips while you still had investment emotionally. That's why they're gone. And I'm not saying this is true in every case, but it seems to be true in the majority of cases. They left for whatever reason. Maybe you as a chaser were just a little too needy and available, or the situation just ran its course. Regardless of the reason, or the situation I should say, the reason is that they took out their investment and they're no longer interested. I know it's a simple thing to say, this person is no longer interested. Gasp. The simple truth. The reality is that they're no longer interested. But we as humans, in our minds, we have this tendency to create delusion in our heads, to try and conjure up a reality that's not based in what's actually happening. And our minds are very imaginative. They're very clever. And people can feed off of this and claim to know about your counterpart. And they will tell you all these things that sound amazing to you and stir your emotions and make you feel good and make you feel like there's hope for the future, when a better way, I think, is to be a student of reality and to look at the actions of other people, not just this Twin Flame Runner in your situation, but your friends and family. Examine what they're doing. There's Dido right there. Okay. Examine what people are doing. Always look at their actions. Now, there's exceptions to every rule, of course, but you've got to look at the actions of other people. Where I've gotten now to this point in my life is I look for people to reach out to me or to show a lot of enthusiasm. And I don't spend a lot of time. I do spend some time. Not saying I don't, but I don't spend as much time reaching out to other people. I let people come to me. And when they show enthusiasm, they get the gift of my time. They get the gift of my presence. And my enthusiasm comes back. And that's my standard. And so therefore that standard comes before my emotional desire for someone. Like, I've met some incredible people in the last couple of years, but there's been quite a few that just were not interested, even though I thought, wow, that person's pretty amazing. Wouldn't it be nice to spend some more time with them? But they weren't interested. And I had to say, well, damn, that sucks. I thought they were pretty cool, but that's reality. Let's move on. And that's the real reason in this situation your Twin Flame Runner is not contacting you. There doesn't need to be a deep lengthy discussion about their fear and the connection and soul shock and all these things. These are just constructs created in the mind to try and stir emotion. In this case, logic and reason, I think, is the more effective tool, because that's how you see reality and make decisions that are based on the truth, which, generally speaking, the behavior of people is the truth, nothing else. The actions and behavior of people are the truth. And you've got to look at that. And someone else saying, well, there's a chance one day you're going to get back with this person. No. It's just like any other breakup. I have to just describe it that way. It's just like any other breakup, except it's super amplified because it was such an investment and connection. Yes, in a chemistry, there's that door, oh, right there. And so therefore it's harder to get over and it takes longer. But you have to get over it and move on. You can't keep dwelling on the past. The situation is over, so now you have a chance to move forward and find someone who's enthusiastic, and you can take all the lessons you learned and apply them to the next person for the next great relationship or whatever you're looking for in your life. So let's recap. The reason the Twin Flame Runner is not contacting you is because they're no longer interested. And it's a simple reason, especially if it's a new disconnect. I know in your mind you're looking for answers. You would probably even pay a psychic hundreds of dollars to try and get answers. Don't. Just accept reality for what it is. Cry as much as you need to. Mourn. Cherish the memories. All these things. Don't lash out or be bitter towards the other person. We're all human beings doing the best we can. And allow the situation to dissolve so that the next best situation can present itself to you. I feel for all of you going through this. I know how hard it is. I know how frustrating it can be. But moving on is the best thing you can do for yourself. Let the situation dissolve and find the next great thing or person to come into your life. I'm doing all right. I'm at least able to sit down and do this video. I figured it was a lot less shaky than walking around. So here I am. Let's see if I can get my cat to jump up here. Nope. All right. So there you go. The reason the Twin Flame Runner won't contact you. It's as simple can be. I wish you all light and love in your journeys. Keep at it. We'll talk to you soon.